Hi, my name is Kevin Brooks, and I'm a storyteller living in the Boston area. I also post to a blog called wordsaboutwater.blogspot.com. Now, I come from a swimming family. My mother was a swimming instructor at the YWCA in downtown Philadelphia. And she became a swimming instructor because back in the 1950s, she had heard stories about black people drowning. Now, in the United States back then, black people were still being lynched. So the idea of black people dying from something that was completely preventable through education made no sense to her. So she became a swimming instructor to help keep that sort of thing from happening. So she was a swimming instructor, and my Aunt Jane was a swimming instructor, and everybody in my family swam in deep water. It wasn't coincidence, it was the law. We all had to swim. And our family, my extended family, would go on vacations and trips together. And if that trip included an overnight stay, we had to bring a bathing suit. Even if it didn't have an overnight stay. Mom, I'm just taking the bus. We bring a bathing suit. It was like carrying an ID. Don't leave home without it. Now, my sister, my older sister, was the first person in our family to go off to college. And in her senior year in 1969, she had, for the whole year, an internship in New York City. So for the rest of our family, that meant road trip. So in the spring of the following year, we piled ourselves into family cars and made the 2-hour drive from Philadelphia to Flushing, New York. And once we checked into the Flushing Holiday Inn, and let me tell you, it felt like 20 of us crammed in 2 rooms. I'm sure it just seemed that way to a 10-year-old, but that's the way it felt. Once we checked in, it was time for all of us to put on our suits and to go down to the pool. So we got on our suits, we went down to the pool, and we get there. Remember, 2 certified instructors, all the rest of us deep water swimmers. And as we get in the pool and start swimming around, everyone else in the pool starts to get out. And at first we don't notice it, but then we start noticing and we say, what is going on? And then we realized, oh, they don't want to swim with black people. Oh well, more pool for us. And then we proceeded to swim in our pool. It was great. And this didn't just happen in Flushing, New York. This happened in pool after pool after pool. I mean, it always happened. It became a running family joke. Time for us to go down and clear the pool. And then we would. Sometimes we just clear the pool. Sometimes we take out the entire pool deck. It was our pool. It was great. We would all just swim. We got so used to having our pool that the first time it didn't happen, we were confused. We didn't understand what was happening. Like, excuse me, aren't you guys supposed to get out now? I didn't. Aren't you supposed to? That's racial progress for you. So now, my family is pretty scattered all over the place. So it's not likely that we'll ever be swimming together again. But we do still talk, and when we talk, invariably someone brings up swimming and someone says, hey, remember clearing the pool? Yes, we all remember clearing a lot of pools. But I think the world is a much better place when we could all just swim together. Again, I'm Kevin Brooks, and I write at wordsaboutwater.blogspot.com. Thanks.